Last year you missed a swim cutoff. What's it like to be back here?
It's great to be back. This is the Super Bowl of triathlon, and to be a part of it again. There's so much excitement and energy, and after last year, I owe this course a little bit. So I'm excited to get going. Because of the transplant, my heart doesn't respond to neurological signals from my brain. All those nerves are cut during the surgery, and so instead of when I'm riding my bike and I hit a hill, my brain can't tell my heart beat faster now we're on a hill, so my heart responds to adrenaline. So it's kind of slow reacting. Also, because of all the chemotherapy and radiation I had years ago, my lungs are scarred up. So I only operate about 75% capacity on my lungs. So I'm definitely a slower athlete. I'm definitely not going to be competing for a podium.
Now, obviously, when you were featured last year on NBC, your story went out to probably millions of viewers. Have you gotten a response from those people? What's that been like?
Yeah, the feedback from everybody has been really overwhelming. Here in the triathlon community, so many people reached out to me, and obviously we're really sad to see what happened to me last year, but we're also very supportive.
So going into this Saturday, what's your race plan? You said slow and steady, but do you have a time goal for each of the 3 disciplines?
I don't really have time goals so much as just keep moving forward, stay in the moment, and enjoy what's happening. I'm hopeful that I can get out of the water in an hour and 50. If that's the case, then that gives me a good 8 hours to do the bike, and then I'll have whatever's left to handle to the run. My time goal is 16:59.59.
1 second. You're giving yourself 1 second.
When I'm out on my bike or for swimming or whatever, it's not hard for me to remember back to when I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs as I was waiting for my heart transplant, or when I was in the middle of my bone marrow transplant, feeling just so sick and like death was so near. So yeah, I mean it's a celebration when I'm on my bike and I'm out there riding and just feeling fit and feeling healthy, and it's really exciting because it wasn't that long ago that I was completely opposite.
So have you kind of walked through your mind going down Ali Drive here at the end of the race? What's that like? Have you done that mental exercise?
I've made that run down Ali about 1,000 times in my head. I fantasize about Mike Riley more than I probably should, and him saying my name.
And what would you tell other people who've gone through a very similar experience as you?
Don't set your expectations low. When I was waiting for transplant, I was convinced that post new heart that my life was going to be really confined physically, that I was going to be a slave to the post-transplant medications, and that I was always going to be chasing that next problem. And I've realized that my expectations for that were way too low. The theme for this year's Ironman is anything is possible, and I truly believe that. And I think people need to just expect the impossible from themselves.